Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you, as always, for spending your time with me. First off, I want to apologize for no upload over the last 2 days. I was out of town, first at a wedding, and then for something very important, because I do have a big announcement, quite possibly the biggest announcement I've ever had for the channel. Now, you guys know I love cars, as I'm sure most of you do too, but a living thing is always going to be a little bit more important than a vehicle. As I'm sure most of you know, I do in fact have two bulldogs, one here and one over there. But this weekend we did welcome a brand new member to the family. You're excited? Absolutely. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I would like to welcome the new member of the STREETSPEED717 family, a little French bulldog. Clearly, she is the sweetest thing on the entire planet, and I definitely had to take off in order to go get her. And I actually bought her about 2 months ago, but of course you can't get a puppy right away. You gotta wait until they're a little bit older. And it was finally time, and she was finally ready to come home, and we are ecstatic to have her. She's great, she's a great puppy already. A little crazy, she's yawning right now, but you know, absolutely an amazing dog already, and we are looking forward to having a lot of fun. So that's it, that's what I was doing, and I think you guys can see why I spent a little bit of time off, but it's been so insane so far, and she's great. Our bulls are getting a little bit older, and we wanted them to have like a younger playmate, and we always wanted a French bulldog, and now we got one, and Parker just got one too, so I guess Parker and I are just getting gayer by the day together. First, we both get McLaren 600 LTs, and now two of the same dog. It's not looking good. On a serious note, congrats to him too, and yeah, so that is the big announcement for the channel. Huge moment. Like I said, I love cars, but you know, having a family, which our dogs are our family. We do plan to have kids one day eventually, but you know, I'm sure most of you know, dogs are definitely just as, you know, a big of a family member as a human being, really. Okay, back to the car stuff though, because I know that's what most of you are here for. Big news with Grandpa. The Texas Speed 427 is going to be delivered tomorrow. That's right, boys, tomorrow. And we're gonna start the teardown of this engine now. Recently, actually just today, I found out, and Steve texted me and said, we have a problem. Steve blew his engine in his C5 Corvette. Perfect chance for a shout out anyway, buddy. So, I was just talking about you, and you are in need of an engine, so tell us what happened with that.
I absolutely am. And, well, you know, I should have known. There's a weak link to everything, and, well, the timing chain decided it no longer wanted to correlate the cam and the crank, so it let loose a little bit.
So and that ruined your engine?
It completely destroyed my engine.
That is fantastic,
definitely.
Buddy.
Yeah, well, the bottom end is salvageable. I'll be able to, you know, reuse that. I just got to pull the pan and, you know, get all the metal out of that and everything. But definitely wasted every single valve in the head. Timing chain's obviously gone.
Jesus.
And yeah, it was gnarly.
Well, it's like when you sent me that text this morning, I was like, well, luckily I know where you can get an LS2 real cheap.
Absolutely, and I couldn't be any more thankful.
Oh, well, dude, are you ready to tear down this Grandpa Vette in the garage over here?
Oh, I am ecstatic. I can't wait. All I ask is you get a couple more fans.
A couple more? Okay, yeah, we'll bring some industrial fans out here, and maybe a window AC unit or something.
Definitely, and probably a garage door opener for the couple days that we're going to be doing it, so that I can get it done while you're still doing you. Yeah. Well, it's going to be a fun time, man. I'm vlogging. I'm telling everyone about it. Like, it's going to be a great week coming up. Absolutely. And I actually have a cam job that I'm doing on my channel. I have a C8 Z06 that's going to get a cam.
There you go. Well, check out Steve's channel as always. You guys know about him.
I appreciate it.
Well, yeah, buddy.
So, we sent it.
Yep, you sent it, buddy, and I appreciate. I know everyone here appreciates the update on the blown up C5.
Definitely, it was actually one of those things where I almost didn't come out about it, and I was like, I could throw some heads on it, a timing chain, and have it back together. It'd been a couple push rods, but I could have it back together. No one would know, but you know, I like to do things.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be the Send It Steve way. We're honest over here.
Exactly, we're upfront and honest. I couldn't sleep last night, so at 5:30 this morning, I posted Let Her Loose.
And I figured, what the hell, if he's going to help me install, and by help, I mean, you know, Steve's going to do a lot of the work, I will give him my LS2 so that he has a car that works. So luckily the LS2 did not blow up yet. It should be, I mean, realistically, like, it should be good for a while. If he runs 750 horsepower to it, that shouldn't be too hard on it. I feel like it's gonna do well for him, and it shouldn't really have any problems. I mean, a lot of people run LS2s up to that number, and you know, I'm happy to help in any way that I can if he's gonna, especially, you know, if he's gonna help me. So that is the plan with the old engine. I know I got a ton of people asking about it, and honestly, I thought about, you know, because I had so many people ask me, and you know, I wasn't gonna try to really sell it. I was just gonna give it away. I don't really need the cash. You know, I would much rather give it away and, you know, make someone's day out of it. But I even thought, you know, if I was gonna keep it, maybe put it in that, but like, it has a perfect VR6, so there's really no point. But now that Steve, you know, really needs it, and he's a, you know, a closer friend, more so than like a random person, although I would love to give it to a subscriber, I feel like he can use it. So that is the plan with the old LS2, and then the 427 is going in, and then the 2 Precision turbos. Not going to release the specs yet, but I got 2 turbos from Precision Turbo coming for that as well. So the twin turbo build is underway. Going to be very, very stressful. Lots of great content coming up with the install here in the garage, because we're counting down the days until the October call out. So the call out is Maple Grove Raceway, October 20th. Gonna be great, gonna be freaking awesome. I haven't made like the invite video and like the official call out video yet, but that is the date. Definitely. We got Jimbo gonna be filming for the event again. I know you guys, if you've been with the channel for a while, you saw his old like highlight reels of the old call outs, and they were just, I mean, he does a great job, so he's gonna be filming again too. So lots of really cool stuff in the works. Absolutely going to be an insane time, and I hope you guys can make it out. So once again, mark your calendars, and everything has to be ready for that date. Just to give you guys an idea of what I'm dealing with here, we got to put in a new engine, twin turbo kit, transmission, diff, axles, and that's it. Oh, and a cage. In other vehicle related 717 news, the McLaren is going bye-byes. That's right, that will be in tomorrow's upload, but the McLaren is finally going away for the turbo upgrade, and it is going to be gone for a little while, so kind of a bummer, but I'm hoping to get a really cool McLaren loaner car. So that should be, it might actually be like a, you know, fun little vacation. Like, yes, I don't want to get rid of my car, but getting, you know, a certain McLaren loaner might be really, really fun. And then after the wrap is done, the new wheels will go on too with the new Toyo R888 tires. So lots of, like I said, lots of news going on, just kind of preparing for the week ahead. Automotive news, we got some more updated spy shots of the C8 Corvette testing at the Nürburgring, and I have to say it looks very, very promising. I think that car, it's like I said, you know, I made a whole video talking about the styling of the C8, and I know that the spy shots, it looks a little bit clunky and a little bit like fat and not so angular, and when you look at the C7, like the C7 was a genuinely really good looking car, at least in my opinion. I know that when it first came out, it was a little bit controversial, but to me, when I saw it right away, I was like, yes, this is the direction the Corvette needed to go. The C6, not a bad looking car, but very conservative, you know, a little bit rounded, looks pretty much like a C5, really. I mean, they're not, when you see one from a distance, you can barely tell them apart. The C7, you know, a stark departure from the old styling. And I think the C8 is gonna look really good. Now, for the big question, you know, am I getting one? The answer is definitely, absolutely yes, I will get one. I know I didn't keep the ZR1 that long, the second one, but I mean, the C8 is a brand new platform, totally different car. And you have to remember, I've now had a number of C7 Corvettes over the past 3 years. It's been basically what my channel's been about, except for over the past year or so, it's been a lot of McLaren stuff. And before that, you know, before the McLaren, it was really a lot of truck stuff as well. And, you know, I'm kind of done with that build, but I actually do have some updates for that coming really soon. But basically, you know, my channel has been about a Corvette for 3 years, the C7. It's kept me busy. And even if, you know, I didn't keep the ZR1 that long, there wasn't a single moment where I owned that car and I was like, well, I don't really like it. It's a cool car. And I think the C8 is going to really keep, if the C7 kept me busy, that platform for over 3 years, and, you know, kept different content and new people coming to the channel. If the C7 was able to do that, I think the C8 is going to have no problem there. And even though, yeah, I'm in the C8, I will be going from, you know, a very fast top of the line ZR1. I'll be going back to a base model right away. I think it's gonna be it's gonna be such a different car and something so cool. And I think for me, really, it's gonna be very, very exciting, because the C7 was, you know, I always wanted a Corvette as a kid, and I was saving up some money, and I could like I could sort of afford a Corvette, like a Grand Sport. I wanted like a C6 Grand Sport. I thought they looked cool. Couldn't really afford the Z06 at the time. And then the C7 came out, and I was like, wow, I gotta just save up and get one of those. But the C8, I'm more excited about the C8 Corvette than I have been any other Corvette. And with that being said, those are all the updates I got for you, and the fun really begins tomorrow. Two big things: the McLaren goes away, we say goodbye, and the engine for Grandpa should be getting here. It's gonna be nuts. Hope you enjoyed this upload. If you are stopping in for the first time, please subscribe. Take care. Have a great day.